Breaking news out of Washington. The Commanders not only got Chase Young back at practice, but they got Terry McLaurin as well. And for both of those two who have had some injury concerns, Chase Young in the past, Terry McLaurin more recently because he got turf toe during that preseason game against the Ravens a few weeks back. Both of them were in full pads. So not just attending practice in joggers and a hoodie or something, not just being at practice and jogging off on an adjacent field on the sideline or something. No. Chase Young and Terry McLaurin were in full pads. So it's looking like they're going to be full participants. Now, with their game coming up this Sunday against the Cardinals, it's still to be determined if both of them play. Now, I would think this is just me. If Terry McLaurin is 100% ready to go, okay, no problem. But if he's 75, if he's 80, and definitely if he's lower than that, I'm holding him out. I want that toe, that foot, whatever his injury is, I want that to be fully recovered before I'm putting our best wide receiver out there on the field. Because the thing with the Commanders, they have some nice depth at wide receiver. They really do. They just signed a receiver to the practice squad. I want to say Jamison Crowder. I think they just signed him to the practice squad today. So they got even more depth just in case. So that's what I would do if I were them. Now with Chase Young, again, I know he's had a lingering injury, but hopefully with him, now he's fully ready to go. I know a couple of weeks ago he said, hey, this is the best that I felt in a long time. I know players usually we get players saying that annually. Every single year we hear players saying that same thing, but it's all good. I hope that Chase is fully healthy so we can see why he was the top pick a couple years back in 2020 was that? So we'll see how that goes. But this is great news, not only for the Commanders. I mean, bad news for the Cardinals, but this is great news not only for the Commanders, but just for the NFL period, because you want your top players to be playing. You want your best guys to be out there. And these are some of the best guys on this Washington Commanders team. And they can just make the game of football that much better and that much easier to enjoy.